Okay, this is my friend Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Laura.
And today is July 13th. And we're going to hope this taping session goes well. Okay, I got to make sure I don't pull it off.
Bring it a little closer.
Okay, so you were saying that you've never been hypnotized, right?
Right.
Okay, excellent. I don't know if you have misconceptions or any concept of what hypnosis is, but let me tell you what it isn't. It isn't gullibility. It's not, I'm not going to make you into a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk you into doing anything that would be against your value system. You're awake and hearing everything, and you can. Your eyes will be closed, but if they were open, you could see everything. It's just an extreme relaxation. So
Oh, good.
yeah, so it's going to feel wonderful. And what they found is that the body behaves like a robot, and it's similar to, when you're reading a book and it gets to a part, that makes you sad or evokes some kind of emotion, that you're just reading the words on the page, and it's not actually the words on the page that are making you feel that way or think that way. It's the imagination. It's your imagination imprint on it. They say that that hypnosis is a willful suspension of disbelief. So, to give you a demonstration of that, sit with your feet, just like shoulder width apart, and just get comfortable. Put your hands on your lap. Sit back and relax and close your eyes. And so, now we're going to do a little exercise, a little imagination thing. So, imagine that you are in your living room and you're sitting in your favorite spot and at home, and you see the things around you that mean you're at home, and it smells like you're home, and you hear all the sounds that you hear when you're at home relaxing, and you have on real comfortable clothes, your lounge wear, so to speak. And now you're going to get up and walk into the kitchen. So you stand up and you feel your thigh muscles working to push your weight up, and your hips, and you feel the weight of the clothes on your body, and you feel the texture of the flooring under your feet, and you walk into the kitchen and you walk over to the refrigerator. You stand in front of the refrigerator and reach out and tug on the handle, and you feel that tug, that resistance you feel when you go to open the refrigerator, and you hear the sound of the seal breaking, and the light comes flooding out, and you can feel the cold air coming out. And you look inside, and there's a bowl of lemons inside. So you pick up the lemon that's on the top and hold it in your hand. And the lemon is just the most perfect shade of yellow. It's just a bright, bright, sunny yellow. And it is just the most perfect lemon specimen you've ever seen. It's just a perfect little oval with a pointy tip. And as you hold it in your hand, you shut the refrigerator door, and you can feel how cold and firm the lemon is, and you feel the texture of the skin, and it's slightly oily, slightly waxy. And you take it over to the countertop, and there is a cutting board and a knife there. You put the lemon on the cutting board, and you cut it in half, and a little bit of the juice trickles out the bottom, and a little bit squirts out the top, and like it will. And you take half of the lemon and hold it up under your nose, and you smell that sharp, astringent, sour smell that lemons have. and you lower it down a little bit and take a big bite out of it. Okay, now open your eyes. Did you notice more saliva coming into your mouth?
Mhm.
That is the body's physiological reaction to your imagination.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they mean when they say your body is like a robot. Okay?
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
yeah. So now let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do today
Okay.
and what you would like to do. So my understanding is that you are Mary and this is 713. Okay, that you want some help with controlling your weight and
Mhm.
healthy eating habits and that kind of thing.
Yes.
Is that right? So you want to
Mhm.
tell me a little bit about that? Like what do you see as your worst downfalls? What would you most like to correct?
Don't eating too much sugar and cookies and chips, carbs, eating too many carbs.
So is your biggest concern snacking?
Mm-hmm. Just snacking.
Are you a fast eater or a slow eater?
Probably fast.
Okay. How are your meals?
Well, I had a banana for breakfast with a protein shake, and then I haven't eaten anything else. And then I don't eat until I get off work.
Okay.
So
You know that's not really ideal.
no, I didn't know that.
Well, you don't want your body to get hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And so the idea is that if you were to eat like 6 small meals a day, that would be better for you than saving all your calories until nighttime when you have your main meal,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to bed soon after that.
Yes.
And so you're burning the majority of your calories during the day, and then taking in most of your calories at night.
I see.
And then by nighttime, you've starved yourself all day, and you're so hungry you just want to keep eating all night. Right?
Right.
So that's just as a professional dieter myself.
Yeah.
So to get this under control,
Mm-hmm.
let's say you look down the road and you envision a completely reformed Mary, and
Mm-hmm.
this has been very effective. And how do you see yourself? What is your dream for Mary?
Well, I just to feel healthy and to be healthy and not feel sluggish, and to be able to take go riding on my bicycle and go around the park that I live in, and being able to move easier and faster, and like for my blood pressure to go down. So I have more energy.
Okay, so I understand you're living in a new place, so
Mm-hmm.
so maybe you get fixed up on a Saturday afternoon when people are kind of hanging out, on their porches
Mhm.
or patios, and you have a bike, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
You have a cute bike too, don't you?
Mhm.
I remember you saying that. Get on your cute little bike and make sure it has a bell on it, and whenever you see people, give them a little ding and a wave,
Right.
and stop and say, "Hi, Marion, I just moved in here."
Okay.
You know.
That sounds good.
So I'm just trying to get you to envision,
Mm-hmm.
if you feel better, you feel like meeting people and
Right.
and introducing yourself, and
Mm-hmm.
this is so exciting that you're in this new place.
It
I mean,
is.
it really is a new beginning for you.
It is.
So, all right. What else do you see yourself doing?
Well, I see myself that I would be able to go to the swimming pool and, be able to, be okay with that and not be embarrassed of my weight.
Okay,
Not be
so,
ashamed of myself.
um,
And feeling better, having more energy.
okay. Oh, so do they have a swimming pool at your complex?
Yes,
oh,
they
that's
do.
nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you could see yourself maybe going shopping and thinking, oh, this is a
Yeah, I'm
good,
buying some new clothes.
and
Right.
buying a swimming suit that
Maybe
you feel
get,
comfortable
maybe
with,
get a new boyfriend or something like that.
that you feel that you actually feel good in,
Right.
and
Not ashamed of.
so
Yeah.
many men just love you.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, of course you know that.
Yeah, letting go of the shame of being, overweight.
Mhm. Well, I think that I mean, I don't know that you put it on the list. Get a boyfriend, check. But
It
I
could
think,
happen.
well, yeah, I think that if you lose the shame and the embarrassment, that you at least, I mean, I think
I would be more open to having one.
you start talking to people and thinking, would I date him?
Right.
And seeing who's
Exactly.
available and looking at the left hand for a ring or what have you. So, okay. And what else do you see yourself doing? Maybe something really fun that you wouldn't ordinarily do, like,
Yeah, I don't know. I could go dancing.
oh, okay. And then who would you go dancing with?
I don't know. I'd find somebody.
You'd what? You'd
I'd
find somebody?
find somebody to
Well,
go.
you have a ton of friends,
Yeah.
so is there anyone in particular that you think would be
No.
most likely
No.
candidate? I'm trying to put a who and a where. Maybe line dancing.
No, that sounds like fun.
There's a place in Anaheim, and I'd go with you. Gotta get cowboy boots, so. What's that called? The Ranch.
Oh, the ranch.
Have you heard of it? It's in
On
Anaheim.
Lemon?
Pardon me?
The place on Lemon in Fullerton?
No, it's
Oh.
in Anaheim.
Oh, okay.
It's a very pricey steak restaurant, but they have a bar and they have a band. They have a country western band, and they have line dancing classes like at 6:30 and 8:30 or something. They have scheduled line dancing classes, and I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
And I have cute cowboy boots, so.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So if you get cute boots, Wayne doesn't have any boots.
No,
I'll go
to
with
get
you.
him some boots. Where'd you meet him?
Where did I meet Wayne? We were set up on a blind date.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Yeah. One of my friends was selling Yellow Pages advertising, and she walked into, Wayne had a business partner, and they had a sign business. And so my friend walked in, and she said, well, what can I do to get you to buy an ad today? And it was near Valentine's Day, and she goes, give my partner a date. So my friend called me. So, pretty crazy, and we all went bowling.
That's great. What a great story.
Okay. Because I want to see you, do some really fun activities other than stay around the house. I mean, maybe it's such a new house that you want to stay around there, but
Not really.
I want
like to get up and get
to
out.
envision, going out and going to exciting things. All right. So let's do a couple of more little things.
Okay.
I'm going to try and not rip my microphone off. Okay, why don't you stand right here and put my microphone down over here. It seems to work pretty good at a distance, so.
Okay.
All right, so put your feet together, just,
Okay.
and your hands at your side,
Okay.
and close your eyes, and look up to the ceiling. Put your chin up as if you're looking straight at the ceiling. I'm going to turn this light off. Okay, So now I want you to imagine in full color that you are in a sailboat out on the ocean. And chin up looking at the ceiling, but don't open your eyes. And you're in a sailboat and it's just the most lovely, perfect day. And you can smell the salt in the ocean, and you can hear the seagulls squawking and feel the breeze. And the breeze is making the boat rock to and fro, and backward and forward. And it's absolutely the perfect temperature out, and the sun feels so good on your face and your shoulders, and the boat is rocking backward, forward, backward, forward. And you can hear the sounds at the dock, and it just couldn't be more perfect now. And the boat is rocking backward and forward and backward and forward. And when I touch your shoulder, you're going to fall back and I'll catch you. Can you fall back? Oh, okay. You can't?
No.
Okay. All right. That's all right. Did you feel woozy?
Yeah.
Okay, you can open your eyes
Yeah,
now.
I feel like I was rocking.
Okay, you can sit down and
Okay.
we'll do the next one seated, huh?
Okay.
You didn't like putting your head up either, did you?
Uh-uh.
I could tell.
No, because I felt I was losing my balance.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so put your arms out.
Sorry.
Straight out. It's all right. Arms straight out and bring them together. You can open your eyes for this. And lace your fingers together. And now take your index fingers and point them.
Okay.
And hold them up. And now separate your index fingers. And so what I have here in my hand is a little bitty hypnotic finger vise. And so as I get closer and closer to your fingers, it's going to be harder and harder to keep them separated like they are. So here I come with my little finger vise. Trying so hard, but they just don't want to. Good. Excellent. Were you trying to keep them together?
Apart.
I mean apart?
Mm-hmm.
And they just wouldn't stay?
Nope.
Okay, good deal. Alright, so now let's do one more, and then we will move you over to the
Okay.
cloud chair. Okay, so stick your arms out. Put them out right in front of you like a zombie. Okay, and now close your eyes. Are you right-handed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, turn your right hand over, palm to the ceiling. And so now I am going into Laura's library of enormous books that Mary has given her. And I'm going to pick out, there's one underneath though that is, it's an encyclopedia, and it's from A to Z. It's the most enormous book you can imagine. It's as if this book weighs 100 pounds. It's so big. And so I drag it out, and I'm going to put it right there on your right hand. And you can smell that it's kind of dusty, and sure does feel like it weighs 100 pounds. It is just really an enormous book. And you can see how the pages are yellowed, and you can feel that it's leather bound, that sort of crosshatch that's on the texture of the leather on old books, and it is just, this thing is really heavy. And then I'm going to come along, and I have a string with a balloon attached, and I'm going to put it on your left wrist. And that balloon is bright red helium. It is so big, it's like one of those weather balloons where people tie them to lawn chairs and take off into the sky, and the balloon is catching in the wind and it's pulling your arm straight up. It's trying to catch in the wind and break loose, and it's pulling your arm up toward the sky. So now I'm going to go back to the library, and now I've found an even bigger book, and this one is a dictionary. And it's also old. This one probably weighs 125 pounds. So now I'm going to take it out and put it on your right hand on top of the other book. And now I come up and I've got a bouquet of weather balloons. They're enormous helium balloons. They are just about to pop. They've got so much helium in them. And they are pulling your left arm up and up toward the sky. Your left arm just feels like it's full of air, like there's nothing in it and it's hollow, and pulling your left arm up and up. And at the same time, your right arm is getting heavier and heavier, and it's getting harder and harder to hold those two enormous books up. Okay, now open your eyes.
Heavy.
So you felt the weight there, and your other arm felt light?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like it wanted to go up.
Yeah. It's one of those exercises that that if you've been through hypnosis, it seems stronger if you've been through it before.
Oh, okay.
That's one of those things. So, all right. So with that, let's we can stop the camera. I'll move you over to the chair,
Okay.
and we'll start the induction portion.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm
You good?
ready.